Welcome in. We have NBA bets. We have baseball, but we have baseball markets that have been deployed. All right. Think about that. When you hear that something has been deployed, you know that we mean business here. Appreciate you all joining me as always. Happy Monday. It is Monday, right? Like you've made it through the weekend. Let me move my face out of the way so you can see more of what's behind me. And that, of course, is the great set of betting tools that we have available to you and really for you across the board. So right away, you're asking, well, what am I doing here? Well, I want picks. I want plays. I was promised parlays. Damn it. You're going to get it. This is what the board looks like for me right now. This is what I have available to me across baseball and basketball and anything else that may pop up, including, and not to be limited, no VIG. Look at this. I've got the Yankees minus 140 as a plus EV bet on no VIG, which is an exchange. It's not even a sports book. That's what's popping up for me right here on PortfolioEV. So we look at this and say, all right, well, where is this edge coming in? It's actually moved now to minus 150. So let me refresh. You're constantly refreshing. See, this is it. For my portfolio right now, this is all I have. But I've got a dinger for you right off the bat. I've got a home run play. This is what we do. We build successful bets. We build off of set of profitable tools. Good morning to you, sir, Andy. We appreciate you as always being here. Yeah, this works. All right, it works. And we constantly show you, give you examples of why it works. Look, it ain't just me. How about Wayne yesterday? Top 5% better. How often are you on Twitter watching this shit pop in? Oh, there's another guy, 5%, 10%. Wayne is the latest. You think this is my burner account? Oh, damn it. All right, now this is the problem that we have right here. Shit. I have a very difficult predicament to solve. On one hand, Wayne, Mr. Stallnaker, I hope I'm pronouncing that last name correctly. Wayne is an avid and successful user of the betting tools provided by the company that employs me. And I'm not just an employee here. Like, I've got some vested interest in the success of OddsShopper. The other part of it, the other side of this is Wayne is a Cowboys fan. I want you to know how serious this is and how important it is to be a successful bettor. I will sacrifice the pillar, at least one pillar of my fandom, all right? Rooting for this team, the Philadelphia Eagles, all right? Here's my mini Brandon Graham signed helmet. I am willing to sacrifice my own fandom. What makes me a Philadelphia Eagles fan? The fact that I can't stand the sight, let alone the stench of somebody who roots for the Dallas Cowboys, because Wayne is crushing it. And when you crush bets and when you hit that top 5%, you know what? I can swallow my pride for a minute or so. Great job, Wayne. He's not alone. Pete Alonso, over 1.5 total bags. This is where we go right now. All right, we're going to bet this. We are going to bet this on FanDuel, okay? I want you to know right away we're going to put this up here on FanDuel. But the other thing we're going to do is make sure that we're getting the best odds and where we're getting the best odds for Pete Alonso to go yard. So like we did with our Vooch ladder on Friday and like we're going to do here with the NBA and MLB, we're trying to build off something as a foundation. And that foundation is Pete Alonso over 1.5 total bags. So we're in at least with that. Okay, we're at least in with that. And here we're just going to look at for Alonso, right? Pete. Show me Pete. And it's on FanDuel, and it's plus 360, and we're playing both. Well, it's chalk. It's the number one bet on the board. I couldn't give a shit where it is on the ranking, if it's the first one or the last one. We're getting an edge. We're getting odds here in our favor at plus 360. Some books are offering at plus 205. Are you kidding me? By the way, we still get them at 2+ total bags at plus 140. Half unit on the home run, full unit on the total bags, and we're in business. You just showed up, and I gave you a Pete Alonso plus 2 or 2 plus, pardon me, total bases. And we use that as a foundation to build our first dinger. Awesome, isn't it? Uh-oh. Guess what else I see here? Are we gonna go crazy right now against this Miami Marlins team? I mean, theoretically, right? We've already got this in here. Do you want to just keep adding bags? And then what you could do is essentially just put them together. So we've got a couple of unders here, right? Easton Lucas, that's a great prop on FanDuel. Go ahead and bet that. I'm going to do that right now, actually. As we look at our ticket here for what we just put together, it's Vientos, Alonso, and Nimmo, 2+ bags each. But if you can, real quick, go to that Blue Jays game. They're on the road. Not that it matters. Easton Lucas, K right here. Not that it matters. Plus 122 on the road. What I know that ticket should be plus 117. Yes, sign me up. I'm in. So let's go back to this Mets game. This is going to be just insane. First off, and this is where if you have a boost, which we do, we have a 30% same game parlay boost. Follow me here, okay? Because as I'm putting these in, I can tell you that it's not going to be, when we put it together, it's not going to be plus 1,400. So we've got Alonso, right? We've got Vientos, and we've got Nimmo. I'm a little superstitious, so I like to put it in the order that I'm given. There we go. That's plus 1,238. This is now plus 1,238. It has to be, in order to use this system successfully, it has to be plus 1,400 or better. You cannot build like this and take a bad line. It just can't happen. You have to be better. We're at 1,610. Woo! Can only get $10 down. Who gives a shit? I'm in. We just put it together. Okay? You just saw how easy that is now to get our plus 1,610. So we just used the PortfolioEV tools to give us 3 legit. And you notice I didn't do home runs here. All I did was total bases. That was the play. So I took 3 plus EV from our market here, total bags. I put them together, okay? And from there, I made sure that I applied the boost, because you see, otherwise I would have got ripped off. I would have taken a bad number. And who the hell in their right mind wants to do that? Oh, this is just a thing of beauty. Cooking right away. I see some people in the chat. We're going to get to you. I just want you to see what we have at least up here. Oh, whoops. I just sent that to Joey Valentine, not to me. Sorry, Joey, if you're watching. Disregard. Joey's going to be like, why are you sending me this thing? I'm working. You're not. This is what it looks like. Do you see? We were about to take a bad number because books will crush you on same-game parlays. I know you love them. I love them. They are the worst thing you can do. It's like Pop Rocks. Same-game parlays are like Pop Rocks. Awesome. They feel great in your mouth. You were that cool kid, the first kid that was allowed via their parents to take Pop Rocks to school. And then you heard about that kid, right, whose stomach exploded because he drank soda and ate Pop Rocks. But before that, I don't even know if that's true. Before that, it was like Pop Rocks. But it was the worst thing you could put in your mouth outside of like feces. But it was fun. Same game parlays, you will never, ever get the return that is plus EV. You will never even get fair value on same game parlays unless you have means to boost, unless you have an edge, an advantage. And we just gave you that right there. Just gave it to you. What else you want to do, guys? I mean, we're loaded here. What else you want to do? We got the same game parlay in there. We got Vientos in here as well. Like we're cooking. Let's see. You want any NBA? Get rid of this thing. Alec Burks. All right, we got parlays. That's is really what we have here. I'm going to place this bet. Oh, and by the way, we have dingers. I think right now you could pretty much go with any of these guys to knock down some dingers. Jeff Conine, dinger. There we go. Dinger, alert, profit exchange. This is great. So you want a free week? You want to jump on right away? Great. Mug is how you do it. Simple. There's a link. There's a code. You can get this in here. Let's make some money, Donut Shop. Adam's Digest. I love you, brother. Great to see you. Mr. Leibowitz, always a pleasure. We need you here as a vital part of this community. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Adam is like, you look at this and say, okay, the matchup, the angle, all that, and then on top of that, you got the best number. Boost is here. Mug is the easiest way that you can get in with the free week. All right, let's look at what else we have here. Griffin Conine. We got you with the Mets. We locked you in with Pete Alonso Dinger. Let's see what we can get with Griffin Conine. Again, I maintain there is no better place right now. There is no better place to jump than what you see here with Profit X or No Vig. There really isn't. First off, Jeff Conine to get a hit is plus 117 on Profit X. This bet should be plus 104. In fact, nobody on the planet is willing to offer anything at all that's close to even money. Minus 105 is the best you can get at BetMGM and a couple of fake books. Somebody just woke up and said, oh, we need a number for ESPN, so let's do it. And they put minus 110. They have no idea what they're doing. Unfortunately, you're limited, so you can't get anything out there. Let's just go right to it. We go to Mets Marlins. Combine the two. That's why it said Mets. Mets Marlins. I did get my son his first Met. Let's go. Griffin Conine to get a hit. That's it. Just to get a hit. Just start there to get a hit. And you'll see at over a half at plus 117, there's $74 of liquidity. Now, I got a $100 unit that I'm going to put on here. $74 has been caught. Let's see. The other $26 is out there. You want it? Come get it. So we're going to do the same exact thing as we did with Pete Alonso, right? We've got an over in here working. So let's find Conine, right? Let's find Conine in the live odds page. So we go to the live odds. This is how you find home runs. All right. We're going to go to player props. We go to home runs. And we're just going to search for his name. By doing so, you're ensuring that you're not just going to the same book. Look, what's going to happen is the same guy, for example, and it's on FanDuel, right? The same guy is going to have a better number for two different markets at two different books. It's just the nature of it. To steal a bag may be better at one book as opposed to another book. This is a freaking amazing bet. So we've locked in. By the way, that's now dipped to plus 116 because Adam's Digest tried to go in there and nuke it. Griffin Conine as far as over a hit. Let's go right back to FanDuel, please. And let's take Griffin Conine in this game to homer. We've now located four guys. He's plus 210, by the way, 2+ total bags. That's not a bad play. The weather, it's not fantastic. So this doesn't lend itself to being a massive home run game. That's why I'm only playing Alonso and now Griffin Conine. But, I mean, come on, you got it. You got to play him. You got to play him. Woo, we're in. Should we give this out to the Tails package? Probably, right? Let's see. We got a 4.9% edge. That's not bad for a home run. FanDuel, he's already popping as plus EV to get a hit. Weather isn't great, but he's worth the price. There we go. Now Eric Lindquist and Friends Discord gets that too. It's not just for you out there. I know you and I have a very special and personal relationship, but we still have to feed others. We still have to ensure that others are getting theirs as well. That's all. All right, let's get back to these top plays here. This is fantastic, man. Stuff is just popping in. All right, so this one has already been placed. All right, so this is what you do after you've bet it. So you don't want to bet it again. Easton Lucas has already been placed. All right. Now, if Conine is still up there, he might have dipped. He did dip because I told you we smashed it at plus 117. Liquidity dipped, and then that started to drop. Salvador Perez, you ready to do this again? You ready to build another? I don't know what we would call this, right? Like a home run. It's not like a home run ladder because that's one dinger, two dingers. It's like a batting ladder. We have to coin this and we have to have a better phrase for this right now. But what we're doing here is building a batting ladder. So Salvador Perez, it's the same thing over at Profit X. Now, you want to lay the 170 for him to get a hit? You may not. That may be too much. You can't parlay at Profit X. So what we can do instead is just move to the home runs. Just take Salvador and say, okay, now show me home runs. Show me what you have here for home runs. It's fine. Let's do it. He's probably going to have a pretty fair, like, shorter number. I wouldn't expect anything massive here. 800 or something along the lines. But let's just see, because we know we're starting with a base that's plus EV. We're starting with him just getting a hit. Now, this is not a plus EV number. We cannot play this based off of our own, right? Like Jeff Conine, we had a 4.3% edge. We are losing money over time. Do you see how this works? It's a popular player, not super chalky, but he's up there against a team that smashes. And what's happened is the market is totally working against us. The VIG in this market, or at least just the fact of the price that we have to pay, right? Like if you can find no home run, even no home run at minus 580 or 770 is insane. You are getting ripped off if you play either yes or no Salvador Perez home run. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. You don't have to place every bet. See that? You just don't. Curious to see what happens. Can we generate some parlay? Can we get any 4-leg parlay? No? Okay. I'm going to open this up. Don't worry. It's not just going to be for me, like just my selfish, but these are my plays that pop up. Tyler Hero. All right, let's look at the NBA real quick. Tyler Hero under 30.5 points and assists. The even money play at no VIG allows us to get in knowing that the true price should be minus 104. And by the way, if you look at every other book, FanDuel is offering you the best number at minus 108. So if you just looked at it from minus 104 to minus 108, why would you pay that minus 108? You're getting ripped off. But in the case of even money to minus 108, well, that's a pretty big difference. And on top of that, it goes through what the actual retail price should be. So points and assists, we're going under 30.5 for Tyler Hero at even money. I'm on no VIG. You want to jump in, NV parlay for no VIG, but I'd rather jump into these tools to beat no VIG. 3 weeks at Mug. It's coffee bets. We're back to 10 a.m. We're going to roll here at this time slot. Just seemed like it was easier for me and for you, I think, too. Normally, there are more games. We'll follow Josh again because Josh owes me money, but that's okay. Hey, Onyx is popping here, too, if you see. All right. Any more overs, Vientos? Nope. Okay, we're good. We're good. Salvador Perez. This is a great bet. It's just, let's see if we can find anything else. Now, it's not even worth parlaying here. It really isn't. Because you see every other book, you're just getting hit. And you have to find something that really overcompensates at DraftKings. So let's remove that. And let's just see if there's anything here. Okay, so now we're in business. All right. Dustin May under 4.5 Ks over at DraftKings. This is just DraftKings here. Let's just see. Now, we're not going to be able to generate a 3-leg parlay, but we are going to be able to generate our 4-leg parlay. 3. Okay. These are 3 parlays here available to us. Wow. So Dustin May, Michael Massey, yep, and then Vlad worked in throughout, right? Different combinations. You can see Wyatt Langford's in there. The big one is the 1236 one. I mean, this has to be it, right? Like if we're just looking for it, we built our FanDuel boost, but this has to be, and you see I just hit the button and it brought it right in here. This has to be the bet, right? As far as our show parlay here, I mean, I'm giving you way too much stuff for free. Way too much stuff for free. Come on, folks. You see, it's not just me. We're crushing this thing here. I may end, in fact, I may have to end with something new, just something a little bit better. Because where we are with our videos is just insanity. Insanity. Pods, A's game, Sacramento, slight wind out. Let's do it. First off, though, let me just put this parlay in here for you. Okay, we just built this off the tools. It just came fresh off the generator. I hit a button, and I was given this parlay. How cool is that? Just one button. So, I mean, it's a little harder to see on the screen here. So let me just bring it back. This is what we have. Dustin May under 4.5 Ks. I'm sure you have a boost. I'm sure you have something. I mean, we have a no sweat for a DK home run, so we can run through DraftKings and see if anything pops up that's plus EV from this approach. But let's just start, and that's a good shout out, by the way. Let's just start with Dustin May under 4.5 Ks. All right, first up. Next, Michael Massey. We go to that Kansas City game. Okay. Under a half hit. Okay. Michael Massey. Gimme. He's in here. Got to go to the over-under because, of course, they just want you to bet the alts. Isn't that amazing? Like, finding that is even more difficult. And then last, Wyatt Langford in that Rangers game. Rangers on the road. Actually really like Texas to win this game. First 5 is great, too. I think either way, anything you can do to fade Justin Steele this early in the season. Wyatt Langford under a hit. No hits for Wyatt Langford. Damn it. And as we were doing this, of course this thing moved. Of course it moved. Because we're beating it. And they realize, wait, somebody's beating us. So this is now down at 1203. Okay. It's dipped just a little bit. I'm going to put what I can on here. $2.68. That's fine. That's enough. And we're in. If you are part of PortfolioEV and you use the parlay generator, you'll have the bet now button there for you. Okay. That's it. You'll get it. I promise. All right, let's see what we have here. Anything else going through the big board? I placed it. Let's see. Tyler Hero under 24.5 points. That's not bad on FanDuel. Onyx is in the house with a couple of Springer plays. Go back if you just want to see what's popping here for DK. Nothing. All right, well, this is it. This is what we have. Let's get rid of everything. All right. Now, I can't bet at these books. A lot of you can. Great. You should be. You should be betting at every single available sports book until they say no more. Until they say, I'm sorry, you can't do it. But until then, do it until they limit you. That Perez bet is just staring me in the face. I know it's minus 170, but God, if the home run play was EV. Anybody else? Bo Bichette with a single. I don't like to build home runs off singles. It's just hits. More so, Corey, no. Lonnie Walker, build me, baby. Build me a ladder. I already did. I posted it on Twitter at ShanderBets, so that's in the books already. Let's do this. Before we get out of here, I'm going to show you how to use DraftKings to get that no-sweat homer. All right, because you, like me, have a no-sweat ticket for home runs on DraftKings. Any questions, any comments, anything you have, you let me know. What's up, Adam? All right, you need me to build you something? Sign up. Mug. All right, Mug. And that you'll get a free week. Think about this. Right now, you'll get a week. So if you sign up today, you'll get the national championship game. We have a ton of college basketball player props if you're in a state where you can legally bet those. Insane amount. You'll also get through this week all of the baseball and NBA that pops up into the weekend. Anything UFC, things that'll pop up on our site here. Sides and totals, as you know, no VIG and elsewhere. So jump in and take advantage of it. Mug is going to get you that free week. All right, let me move my head real quick. Get rid of this so you can see what we have here below. It's so easy. We just need a home run that's plus EV on DraftKings. And see, not all of them are. Austin Wells, minus 12. The best bet is on DraftKings, but it's minus 12%, that number. We're looking to find the best available number on DraftKings. It has to be on DraftKings, otherwise it won't work. There we go. Colt Keith. Hopefully Petty Queen's not watching like these idiots about to bet this dude. Shout out to She Got Game. That whole crew. I mean, we should basically just can somebody text Petty and ask her who we should bet when it comes to DraftKings for our no sweat? Or Auntie? I mean, somebody out there can Adam, can you get in touch? Just why are we using the tools? She's the tools. We should be following her. Cole Keith is up there. That could be it. All right, we'll put him in the mix just for now. But he's definitely up there. Curious if we see anybody else. Come on, what's going on, guys? What's going on here? Got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Show me green. Show me green. Show me something. We got Colt Keith. Toby Keith. FanDuel. A lot of FanDuel. Come on, folks. Dylan Cruz. Colt Keith or Dylan Cruz? Wow. I might go. Well, it's no sweat. So we have both available here for you. Let's see if there's anybody else that pops up. Just real quick on the way out. If there's anybody else that pops up on DK. That's fine. No worries. So we're going to go Colt Keith. There are probably a million reasons why, from an analytic originating standpoint, we should not take Colt Keith. But from an economic standpoint, we have no choice but to bet Colt Keith at 16-1 for our no sweat. Up to $10 if it loses. I can't even get that down. I got $6.39 down. I'm in. You're in with code MUG. How about that? All right. We gave you dingers. We gave you Alonzo. We gave you so much parlays. We gave you a parlay boost on top of that. There's not more anything right now I can do. I've done everything I can to make you rich. Every single possible thing I can to make you rich. Mug is how you jump in with a free week. Start a free week. DM me at ShanderBets, and I'll build your first portfolio right there with you. See you tomorrow, 10 o'clock Eastern. Somebody new's popping in. You got it, Steve. Appreciate you, my friend.